on here to speak to the hip hop community. People are in love with it. People are in love with lyrics that promote death and destruction. They in love with it. They will take up. They will take up for. They will take up for these lyrics. Okay. People are in love with lyrics that promote death and destruction. They're in love. They in love. They will take up for it. People in the hip hop community who are in love with lyrics that promote death and destruction. Hip hop is dead. Hip hop is dead. There is no life in what they saying. But you, the person, the young man or woman that's in love, you're in love. You're in love with lyrics that promote death and destruction. Proverbs 18:21. The tongue has the power of life. Jesus' words bring life. And it says, the flesh profits nothing, but those who love it will indulge and eat the fruit of it. That's why so many rappers in hip hop are getting over because of this right here. But the consumer, the person who's listening to it, the devil's blinding their mind. They wake up every single day and turn on death. They listen to death. Hip hop is dead. What they're rapping about has no life in it. There is no life. It doesn't matter how many turkeys they give out in the community. It don't matter how much of that. The consumer who puts this digital album in the car on their phone, they are blind to God's truth. They listen to death every single day. The tongue has the power of life. Jesus' words bring life. The flesh profits nothing. I don't promote death anymore. But you got people riding around their cars listening to death. Lyrics that have no life in them. They can't do nothing for you no matter how many turkeys the rapper pass out, what he do in the community. That don't matter. None of that stuff matters. The people who are listening to it, the devil has blinded their mind from God's truth. They've been desensitized. They have been desensitized. What they rapping about and what listening to, the consumer is being deceived. The devil is deceiving the consumer of her. The young man, 18, 19, 20. Now, if they take all that stuff out there, you won't be listening to it. It's saying exactly what you want it to say. But if they don't rap about that, you won't listen to it. The tongue has the power of life. Jesus' words bring life. The tongue has the power of life. John 6:63, and death. Now what they rap about is death and destruction. They may be getting money, cars, clothes, women, that don't mean nothing. The person, the young man or woman, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, the person is you're so in love with lyrics that promote death that you will get into an argument with somebody. You'll get in trouble. You'll go to jail for the rappers. Like they're giving you a check. And what they rapping is death and destruction. Those lyrics are nothing, no matter how much money they give. Of course you can make it in the music industry if you just conform and just start pleasing people and start living to please yourself. Of course you can make it in the music industry. Of course if you just start conforming to the world, of course you can make it. Of course people will buy your album. The Amplified Bible, do not copy the mindset. Of course you can make it if you just copy what everybody else doing. He says in Romans 12:2, do not copy the behavior or customs of this world, but let God transform your mindset. So, long as you copy the world, of course you can make it in the music industry. Of course you can make it. Long as you copy the world, of course people will buy your digital album. As long as you are copying what everybody else is doing. And that's what's going on in hip hop. Long as you copy the world's behavior, of course people will buy your album. Long as you sell out, Sell out and do what everybody else doing. But when you don't want to do that, then you won't make no money. People riding around listening to music full of depth, and they think they jamming. They ain't got no life in it. But you turn it on every moment, every second, every hour. The God of this age, the devil, is blinding the mind of the consumer. The young man, the young woman who's listening to those lyrics, the devil is blinding them from God's truth. Hip hop is dead. Hip hop is dead. It don't matter how much money, how much fame, it's all empty. It's dead. It's dead. It's dead. According to the Bible, do not copy the behaviors and customs of this world, but let God transform your mind. The person that's in love with hip hop, they blind to God's truth. They're totally blind to God's truth. They're blind, upward to God's truth. So people in the hip hop community listening to lyrics that promote death and destruction. I don't support that promote. If that's what you want to do, that's your business. But I'm just sharing what God told me to share. The young man or woman that's in love with hip hop, you listen to this stuff every day. The devil is blinding your mind from God's truth while you listen to lyrics that have no life in them. They have no life. No life. But once again, you can make it in the music industry if you just copy everybody else. If you live to please people and live to please yourself, of course you can make it. But do not copy the behavior and customs of this world, but let God transform you to a new person by changing the way you think. So I pray for the consumer who is so blind to God's truth. I'm praying that God's goodness and kindness lead you to repentance. Bye-bye.